Evening, VivaMK. Thank you for joining me for this live VivaMK network update. And of course, welcome to those of you who will watch later. So much has been happening since we last spoke. We had a whole bunch of people at head office, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But it's been 3 weeks since I've done a live update. Always enjoy our little get-togethers here, so we can actually talk about exactly what is happening in the business today. So, I always talk about catalogues. We're still on track for a further 3 types of production before the end of the year. Two of them will be catalogues, and there will be a Christmas sale a leaflet type production as well. So all of those are still on track, and all of those will appear before the end of this year. The things that I kind of suggested were going to happen in this business are all on track and all happening. Since we last spoke, of course, we revealed the date of the next VivaMK showcase on the 29th of February. Tickets are now available, of course, at £12.50 at the BCEC Birmingham. If you can be there, then please do be there. You know, the statutes of the whole event are going to be behind vision, belief, and partnership. You know, let me just take you back a few weeks. On the 31st of August, we had no products, no catalogues, no nothing. Just the vision and the belief and the connective partnership that we have, knowing that we could do something with what we believed in. And at the showcase, of course, you know, even at that point where we revealed bringing back the Kleeneze license brand and some superior products which your customers were desperate to have, and we were desperate to have some credibility within our name. You know, even on that day, you had not had a catalogue, a new catalogue, or any of the products. So it's only been a matter of weeks. Since then, of course, we've had a number of catalogues. The product allocation is getting greater and greater, and that will increase as the year goes on. There's only a few weeks left for the year, but that will increase before this year is over. But most importantly, on the 31st of August, we had nothing except this vision and this belief that we could actually pick the business up and do amazing things with it. And you know what? That's exactly what you have done. You have done that. And together in this partnership that we have, we are getting tremendous results. As I revealed at the Leadership Day 48 hours ago, every single day, and I mean every single day since the 31st of August 2019, every single day has seen progress. Every single day there has been progress of one kind or another. Of course, there's been challenges and hindrances and everything else, and you know, petty irritations. Of course there's been a couple of those, but you know what, it doesn't really matter, because when we have that vision and that belief and that partnership, we create great things. So if you can be at the showcase, be there. In the coming weeks, I'll reveal more about what the showcase is going to be, but it will be featured around those most important things: vision, belief, partnership, because that's what has brought us here from the 31st of August, when we had absolutely bugger all, and now we have a fully functioning business and great things happening, progress every single day from that day onwards. And I do not want that to stop, and will make sure and do everything that I can with 100% commitment that that does not change. So we had a Leadership Day, of course, the first one in many years, the kind of meeting that I've not done in a long time, and it's fantastic. We were fully subscribed for it. As you know, I only wanted 30 people because I thought it'd be a nice group of people, nice number. We ended up with 58 people, which was just 2 under the full allocation of the room. tremendous day. We talked about the business, we talked about history, we talked about what got us to here where we are. Some people I think only turned up just to see that we had an office and that we had nice toilets, because people want to know these things. This is a historic joke, but it was a phenomenal day. It's very, very difficult to get over to you know, how powerful that day was. For those that were there, they can try and express what we got out of that day. So what I'm going to do, because it was so successful, I will have a duplication of that day and a follow-on for the people that were there. So the people that were there will be invited to another day, like a part 2, a follow-on, because no point doing these one-off events if we're not going to follow it through. So there'll be a follow-on event for the people that attended the first one ever, first kind of event of that type I've done for years, and there will be a replication of that very event for all of those that you now want to attend. Both of those dates will be in January, and I'll let you know more about those. So follow up for the people that attended and the exact replication of the day that we had. I think one of the things that we discussed most that day was being active in the business, you know, not living on past glory, not living on past effort, you know, not living in this network fantasy that once upon a time you may have done something. Because I'll tell you something, when it comes to success and when it comes to network marketing, it takes action every single day. As a leader, you have to lead from the front. As a leader, you have to show the way. As a leader, you have to be completely and utterly engaged and connected. And that's what a lot of the day was about. For me personally, thank you to each and every one of you that made the effort to be there. It was a very special event. It had been, like I say, been years since I hosted an entire event from start to finish. We will do more of those. There is a demand for those because, like I've always said, I want this to be the people's business. Now, I said this on Wednesday, I will say it again. Some of you might think it's controversial, but that's never really stopped me before. I don't believe there's many products in the world of network marketing that are that unique that customers can't buy them anywhere else. I don't care whether you sell health and wellness or cosmetics or anything. The days of 100% uniqueness are gone in this consumerism-led world that most people can buy most things anywhere. Maybe not the identical things, but something very, very similar. You know, whether it's makeup, there's companies that cover the world. You can go into any store and buy makeup. Any kind of product can be purchased through this consumerism-led world anywhere in the country, whether online or in a store. So my point is, if that is the case, and we believe in network marketing like we truly do, then it is about the connection of people. And that's why Wednesday's event was so important. You know, we are a people-led organization. We may not always have the uniqueness of product, and very rarely do people have that. So as a network and people-driven business, that is something we have to emphasize so much and so much more. You know, like I've always said to you, yes, product's important. It's very important, and we'll increase those numbers like the promise I've always made and we always stick to. But the most important thing we have is our connection and engagement with people. And any business that doesn't see that and thinks it's a product-led organization is never going to have the kind of connection that we have. Like I said to you on Wednesday, I truly believe our connection is unique. It's different, and you know, that buzz and that enthusiasm in the room was something that I rarely see recreated anywhere else. So again, thank you for coming to that. There will be a follow-up day for the people that attended, and a brand new day replicating the one we've already done. Because otherwise, if somebody hasn't been to the first one, it'll be difficult just to tag along to the second one. We need to do this in a process and a program. And I'm willing to put in every goddamn given day to make sure that we create the business that we've always wanted, that partnership where the belief and the vision that we have brings us where we are. Remember, progress every single day from the 31st of August, despite any little irritations or challenges. They have not mattered one jot, because those have made us stronger, more resilient, and more powerful. Currently you have 2 competitions running. One is to do a demo video, which will be judged next week. And there's some prizes behind that. And we've had a lot of people getting out their comfort zone to do demo videos. The good thing about these videos is not only does it promote your product, but it helps you grow as a person when you do those kind of things. You know, it's so important, like I said on Wednesday, that beyond what we sell is that you have the ability to grow as people, as a person, and anything that helps you get out of your comfort zone, gives you confidence, gives you a greater self-esteem, is definitely worth doing. So that's one competition, and all the details are on the group. The other one is, of course, the sales-based competition on who will actually sell the greatest number of Kleeneze branded products. And again, I think that one's till the end of the month. And the demo one ends next week, so make sure you take part in that. So, like I say, you know, there's a lot been happening. We're fully on track for the catalogues that I've promised, and the next big production, other than a renewed House Prouds, other than a Christmas sale, is going to be SS20, which, like I've said before, is the code name for Spring Summer 2020, which will be our biggest departure to date from the 31st of August, when we had 0 to sell. And that should be around the mid-December to give you enough exposure going into 2020. We have a full plan for catalogues next year, which as time goes by, I will reveal to you, because believe it or not, we don't make it as we're going along. We don't have a sudden strategy meeting to decide what we're going to do. The ideas and the visions and the beliefs have been there for a long time. I don't just wake up one day and think, oh, I want a people's business. Oh, let's have another catalogue. The ideas and the philosophies behind what I want this business to do has been there for ages. It's no wonder I've fallen out with absolutely everybody I've ever worked with on the corporate level, because the vision of what I ever wanted was so direct and so specific that people just could not buy into it except you people in the network. And that's why this partnership is working the way that it is. And despite anything going on, anything adverse, we're creating results. And that is a brilliant place to be. Look, I know you've heard me say this before in other sectors of the organization or in other connections. But, you know, no matter what I did in the past, there was always a struggle, because not everybody that worked with me ever believed in that vision or that belief or that idea of partnership. You know, it's very rare that I ever found anybody that felt like that, except for you in the network. So now, like I said, the barriers have gone. There is no one else. It's me and the people that I work with and you. And like I pledged on Wednesday, I will never, ever work with anybody ever again that does not believe in the power of people and the power of network marketing. Every single person that works with me now believes in that power, believes in that partnership, and has the vision that I have to go forward. You know, it's so counterproductive working with people that do not see it the way you do. And I know you can't always pick and choose who those people are, but now we have the people that I work with now have that vision and the belief. Never is it going to ever change. I will only ever work with people that have that full-on vision to give you the business that you want, that we have a partnership that we can all work with and rely on. And at the showcase, I want it to be another one of those phenomenal events where if you couldn't make it, you'll regret not being there, because I want it to be the game changer, the one that where we do things so differently that they, it's not about competing with other companies, but it just makes us unique, like I've always said we are. And I truly believe in that uniqueness. I truly believe that we have something special, because trust me, in August, that wasn't that long ago, in August, every waking day was a challenge, and it's your support and your belief and your connection that got us to where we are today. Even as we entered that showcase, we hadn't taken receipt of one single product or one single catalog. Products and catalogs didn't start arriving into our warehouse until September. So even at the showcase, we had a big fat zero. And look where we are today. Okay, they're not encyclopedic catalogs, but our product range and our product quantity is getting bigger every day, and that will continue. As I say, we've only got a few weeks left of this year, and there's still 2 more productions coming your way. To be fair, in a way, there's 3 really, because you've got the House Proud, you've got the SS20, and in between all that, there will be a small Christmas sale one as well, just like we used to in the old traditional days, just to sort of throw something different into the mix. Look, nothing's without challenge, and nothing's without, adversity along the way. That's part and parcel of doing something great. Those kind of things are always going to be in the way. There'll always be roadblocks. There'll always be petty, tiny irritations. There'll always be snakes hissing around. There'll always be vultures flying around. There will always be no marks sniffing around your inboxes, wanting your attention after having not spoken to you for so many years, and suddenly they have a ground floor opportunity. It's the world we're in. It really, really is. But, when it comes to things like that and leadership, here's my favourite network marketing joke. It is, knock, knock. Who's there? A network marketing leader. Network marketing leader who? And that's the joke. You see, if you're not putting, I make myself laugh. If you're not putting in the action or doing it now or supporting people today, you're not a leader. You may well be living on past glory, but network marketing will forget you. And this kind of business where people matter, where people are so important, it is what we're trying to create. So, despite snakes, vultures, no marks, no one really cares. I'm glad we had the day we had on Wednesday, because if I needed any more belief, and I didn't, because I truly believe this, that was the final ounce of it. To have people who gave up a day in the middle of the week to travel all over from all corners of the country just to come to our little office, whether it's to see whether we really had an office or whether it was to take part in our first leadership day for many, many years. Well, trust me, it was one of the most phenomenal events I've ever had the pleasure in hosting, which is why I'll replicate it again for those that couldn't go and do a follow-up for the ones that were there, because we're going to build this business through people. Like I said, no company has something so unique that it just flies off the shelf. It doesn't work like that anymore. Our business is about the people, and you have my 100% commitment. Like I said to you the last time we spoke in a live, I don't have another job. I don't drive a taxi, although Lloyd thinks I look like a taxi driver. I don't do a side gig. I don't have a little organization somewhere else that is going to be fed money through this company. For me, this is it. And this is the first time ever there has been no other thing going on within the organization. I mean, I've always been 100% committed. I have done nothing else. But there's always been the connection of something else. So you have my 100% commitment. I eat, sleep, dream this business like I did the previous businesses most of us worked for. And I will continue to eat, sleep and dream this business because I completely and utterly believe in it and the power of the people we have in it. And for those of you who were there on Wednesday, you felt that between us all, a unique and powerful connection that you cannot get anywhere else. So we've got all to go for, everything to work for, and most importantly, that uniqueness, that magic that we create through our vision and belief and partnership. And if nothing else, just remember this. On the 31st of August, as I came on stage to host our Christmas showcase, we didn't have one product, not one catalogue. All we had was a room full of people that believed in what we were going to do. They had the vision and they were there as partners. And already, every single day, we have seen progress. So thank you to each and every one of you for what you do and the support you give me. You know, the days when I didn't have belief, because some days are like that. Some days are not as good as others. When you wake up, you think, what's going to go wrong today? It's you guys that got me through. You know, it's you, your daily messages, your ongoing support, and the people that I work with that made that happen. So if that is testimony alone as to what belief can do, trust me, there's nothing that we can't achieve together if you think of what we've already done. The results are right there in front of you, so you see them every single day. But it still is very much a beginning. Remember, 31st of August, we had nothing. If you can be at the showcase on the 29th of February, then you will see why we are so different and what makes us so special, but what the vision really is to go forward. Thank you for listening. Have a fantastic weekend. Apologies for the very poor network marketing joke. It's the only joke I have. So have a great weekend and I'll catch you soon. Bye.